Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I hope you're doing well. This week's Parsha is Re'eh. We are in the final book of the Torah, Dvarim, or Deuteronomy. And in this final book, it's basically a weeks-long speech of Moshe telling the Jewish people, reminding them of all the mitzvot that they've gotten, reminding them of all the things that they've experienced together, and sort of sending them off with encouragement, because Moshe knows that he's not going to be making it into the land of Israel. He knows that he's going to die soon, and he knows that he's not going to get to join them. And so this final book of the Torah is this just super long speech where he's reminding them of all the things that they need to be reminded of. And it's called Re'eh because what Moshe is saying is, see, Re'eh, lirot, to see, I'm setting before you today the formula of the blessing and of the curse. And basically he's saying, you have an option here. You have a choice. You can choose to live a life that is blessed and good, or you can choose to live a life that is not blessed and good. And when you proclaim this blessing, we're told that you should face Mount Gerizim. And if you proclaim this curse, you should be facing Mount Ebal. And this explanation is that Mount Gerizim was known to be very lush and fruitful and beautiful and green. And Mount Ebal was known to be very harsh and rough terrain. And so it's symbolism of the blessing, that you can live a life that is fruitful and lush, that is full of blessing like Mount Gerizim, or you can live a harsh, rocky life like Mount Ebal. And it's helpful. The Jewish people, as all people do, need a visual aid. And so basically what we're told is you are given these mitzvot. You are given these mitzvot as a sort of guideline of the way to live your life. And if you accept these mitzvot, if you accept that every part of your life is meaningful and godly, that saying a bracha, saying a blessing before food is meaningful, that saying, touching the mezuzah as you leave a room, waking up and saying modeh ani, the blessing that we say when we wake up, anything, making everything a part of your life full of mitzvah, full of holiness, that is a life of blessing. And if you choose not to, if you choose to eschew or reject these mitzvot, then your life will not be one of blessing. Your life will be one of curses. But even what Moshe is saying, he says, see, like re'et, lirot, see. I'm setting before you a blessing and a curse, and I'm giving you the formula of how to live a life of blessing or how to live a life of curse. And this idea of like seeing, of telling the Jewish people, you must see, you must open your eyes, that's pretty powerful, because I think oftentimes it's hard to make ourselves see. If you drive the same way to work, maybe you're not seeing every little thing that passes by. Maybe you're not taking time and noticing and waiting for beautiful, magical things to be a part of your life every day. And I heard an idea on the Pardes podcast. Pardes is I think, pluralistic yeshiva in Jerusalem. And there was an idea that like every day we should be looking, we should be seeing, we should be looking for things of blessing that are an opportunity to do a mitzvah, an opportunity of something magical. And my mom sent me a video this week of something like you can reprogram your brain, that like today, I can't wait to see what amazing thing is going to happen to me. And if we are priming our brain to see these things, then we will. We can make it happen for ourselves. And so I've been thinking a lot about that. My mom sent me that video, and then I saw this dvar torah, or heard this dvar torah podcast from Pardes, and it was this rabbi talking about how he goes to the shuk in Jerusalem every day, or however, when he goes to the shuk, that before he goes to the shuk, he could be annoyed about finding parking. He could be annoyed about the cauliflower that he likes is not on sale today, or he could be annoyed about all the people and the strollers and all the mess and the heat and whatever. Or he could say, Hashem, give me an opportunity to do a mitzvah. Give me an opportunity to see something amazing at the shuk today. And he says that he always does when he looks at life in this way. And I do not do that enough. And so thank you to my mom for sending me that video, and thank you to this Pardes podcast for inspiring me. I'm really going to try to see the blessing and really seek it out. And I think when we program our brains that way, I think it's really powerful. So Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Wishing you a restful Shabbat. And God willing, I'll see you all next week.